Hi, this is Gayle with BERNINA of Naperville, and today I'm going to show you the BERNINA luggage system for a 7 or an 8 series machine. Now, you can buy the luggage separately. You can get just the bottom and then get the embroidery module top later, or you can get them together. That's up to you. But I am going to pack this up with the new 790 Pro the way that I pack it up and show you that it's got all kinds of nooks and crannies that can be used in all different kinds of ways. I'm also going to show you how to load the embroidery module, and we're going to do this correctly, and I'm going to try to explain to you why we're loading it this way, so hopefully it makes sense to you the next time that you have to take your baby on a little trip. Okay, so let's open this bag, and you can see here we've got all kinds of padding. There's the pillows that are in here. Now, there are 2 of these in here. And quite frankly, these are in here if you use machines of different sizes. And for the most part, if you're using an 8 series, you're gonna not need these pillows, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and remove this brick and this brick. And you know, you can maybe use these for your yoga later. Then, also with this case, there is a pocket in the front. You can see it right there. And then there's zippers on the front of the bag. And there's additional pockets in here. You can put whatever you want there, and I can show you some options. But then if you're somebody that doesn't want to like lift the machine and put it down into the bag, if you open this little flap just like this, it's easier to load it if you have, you know, some issues where you can't lift things up very high. There are pockets on the side of the bag, and normally in those pockets I put my BERNINA stitch regulator if I need to bring it with me. You know, like, keep in mind, the bag isn't for packing and loading up everything that came with your machine, particularly those 790 Pros with all the gift with purchase stuff and things like that. So these, you know, you can kind of put fabric in here, you can put needles, you can put scissors, you can put some of other bits of your supplies. So keep that in mind, that, you know, you're not necessarily trying to use this as a vessel to store everything that you ever own BERNINA, right? So then when we look in here, behind this padding, there's some other little pockets. Up in the lid of the suitcase, there are some mesh pockets, maybe for seam rippers and things like that, maybe some small little pockets for thread, and then, you know, maybe you want to carry your walking foot or something like that. So let's go ahead and have a gander at loading up our 790 Pro machine. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to put this in the case with the back of the machine facing the back of the luggage. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we don't want, if like we laid down the suitcase in our car or whatever, we don't want it laying on the front of the machine. We don't want to bounce things onto our nice touch screen. We don't want to wiggle our knobs. We don't want to do anything like that. And we don't need knob protectors. We don't need a bobbin winder protector. I mean, quite honestly, those are not BERNINA items. So putting the machine in here naked is perfectly fine. Then you can zip up and cover, but you might want to be bringing your accessories along with you. So here is our accessory tray, and that's where I pack up all my little bits in here. And then I'm going to put that behind the machine just there. And then I'm going to take this piece, cover it, and then I'm going to use my Velcro piece right there to cover that up. Then I'm going to zip the sides here, and then I'm going to use my slide-on tray. So let's put that in there. Here's my slide-on tray. Now there's a couple ways that we can do this. We can put it behind the machine back here. If you really wanted to, you could put it right in the front like this. So either one of those places, in my experience, are totally fine to put your tray. All right, so power cord and foot control. Well, if I'm putting my stitch regulator on one of these pockets, I'm going to put my power cord and foot control on the other pocket. And one of the things is, if you remember where you pack up these normal things, then you're going to always remember where you put them when you unpack and repack every time, right? All right, so now you want to pack up your embroidery module and your hoops. Well, that's pretty easy. So we're going to open up our embroidery module case. And then we're gonna take out the strap. This one you can use or not use. I carry mine on the back of my luggage, and I'll show you how to put that on there in just a moment. But in your case, you have these little foam pieces, and they look like this, and they're Velcroed all together. And I don't like resting my embroidery module on the little tabs, those little black tabs. I like resting mine on the back side of the tabs. So I move this piece to the front or the top of the case, and I open up these Velcro pieces that are gonna hold the embroidery module into place. And then I'm gonna take my embroidery module and put it in the case, tucking my little black tabs under that little foam covered piece there. And then once that's done, I strap it in, and now we're ready to go. And if you want, you can slide your 7 series arm there all the way to the bottom, and then go either crossways on that arm and just secure it so it doesn't move or go anywhere. Then you're gonna take the top foam piece and place that down on that foam piece in the front of the machine. And then you're gonna put your hoops in this inside cover just there. And then of course, if you have any other little goodies or whatever, you can put them in the front pocket of this. You could also even pack some extra goodies back here. If you had some stabilizer that you needed or rolls of stabilizer, you could put it in here with the module as well. Okay, I'm just about ready to pack up and head out with my new 790 Pro. You know what? I think I want to take it home this weekend. I love it, and I haven't had enough me time with it, if you know what I mean. All right, so final thing is let's take the embroidery module piece and put it on the back of the trolley. So we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna make sure it's zipped up all the way. And then you can link your handles together like so. And now you're gonna lift up really high because this is the slip that goes over the handle. All right, woo! I'll see you in class. And if you want to see other tutorials from Bernina of Naperville or sewing things or whatever, don't forget to check us out on our Bernina of Naperville YouTube channel. It's easy. It's youtube.com/Bernina of Naperville, and there you can like, comment, and subscribe. Happy traveling.